This lesson deals with network functions and the step response. You can find these notes in the ECE 202 ebook in Chapter 11 on page 10. The step response is the zero state response of the output when the input is a unit step function applied at t equals 0. In general, y of s is equal to t of s times x of s, but here x of s is our step function, which has a value of 1 over s. Let's define that to then be g of s. G of s, we then could do a partial fraction expansion. We would have a forced pole, so we'll have some k0 over s, and then we'll have natural poles, say at p1 through p sub n. Then taking the inverse Laplace transform, we'll have a forced response with k0 times u of t, and then a natural response due to the natural poles. A circuit is said to be stable when the natural response decays to 0, leaving us with just a forced response, in this case a DC steady state response. Now since h of s is equal to t of s, and we're letting our input equal 1 over s, then our step response transform is the impulse response transform divided by s. Now we could use the integration property of Chapter 9, which states that the division by s in the s domain is the same as integration in the time domain. In other words, g of t is equal to the integral of h of tau d tau from 0 to t. Or we could differentiate both sides of the equation and then get that the derivative of g of t is equal to h of t. So if you can find the step response, you can eventually find the impulse response. Once you have the impulse response, you can solve for any response due to any input. These are some properties of network functions and the step response.